Hello everyone, my name is Josh and today we are going to be looking at a drone flight planning course. This course is going to cover a lot of different information specifically focused on drone flight planning. There's a lot of courses out there about drones, there are a lot of ways you can learn about drones, but I find that a lot of the time flight planning, the most crucial aspect of drone planning, is often overlooked, alright, or skimmed through. It's not paid proper attention to. Okay, so who am I? My name is Josh. I am an officially licensed drone instructor. I have a cool little drone license with me. I don't know if I have it on me. I do always have it on me, but I don't know in which bag. So this is the license. It's a pilot license, except it's an unmanned pilot license. So drones are classified as unmanned aerial vehicles. So they are, in fact, part of aviation, and you do get pilot licenses for them. Am I a manned pilot? No, not yet. Unfortunately, I have the knowledge and I've done the studies, but I don't have the money to actually complete all that I need to. But when it comes to drones, that is where I sparkle and shine. I'm I have a reputation, let's say. I have a reputation in the drone industry here in South Africa. However, everything that I teach is going to be an international standard. I am going to possibly at a later stage have courses come out specifically focused on South African training. I know a lot of the people that take this course are going to be from South Africa, but if you are not South African, don't worry about it. This is an international course, all right? The things I'm going to show you are going to be used worldwide. It's a drone-focused approach. It's not a regulations-focused approach, because there are regulations, but we'll get into all of the nitty-gritty stuff as we go along. But we're going to divide this course into a few sections. I've got section 1 to 10. It's not going to be a super long course, but it's going to be long enough. It's going to be long enough that it's going to be worth your time and money, and you're going to learn exactly what you need to know to properly and officially set up a safe flight with your drone. So section 1 is drone basics. I do have a second screen here, and I'm going to be looking at that just to help me kind of get through this video. Okay, so section 1 is your drone basics. This covers things like what is a drone. We'll go into the details about all of that stuff now. We're also going to look at things like what are the uses of a drone, why drones, why are drones becoming such a big thing in this day and age, because they are. The importance of understanding flight planning, why it is so crucial to understand what we are going to cover, and almost shocking that it's not covered enough. I've worked in 3 different flight schools, and none of them have covered this stuff in the detail that I am covering it here, which is why it is its own course. We're also going to look at terms and abbreviations. There's just a little extra information that we have to get familiar with if we're going to be studying drones. Anything in aviation really has a lot of terms and abbreviations and definitions, and it's our job to learn as much of that as we can without overwhelming ourselves. And then what is the protocol for becoming an official drone pilot? Now you're going to look at, so I've done this course, right? I am an officially licensed drone pilot, but I didn't get this by doing this course that I'm giving you. I got this by going to a drone school, it's called an ATO, which stands for an aviation training organization. I went to a drone specific ATO, and I did the course there, the course that the government or the CAA, or in some cases it'll be the FAA, but basically it's the protocol that you need to follow for the government to say you are licensable, and then they will give you a license. For us in South Africa, this is just a fancy, it just looks good, but they have changed over to the cards. I'm just saying that because I know I have a lot of South African people that are taking this course, so I'm just making sure that they are aware that the book is a kind of a novelty now. The card is the better way to go. The card is the way that CAA is going to be approaching things from now on. And then finally, in drone basics, we're going to talk about what is the protocol for becoming an official drone pilot. Oh, I said that already, but yes. How do you go from just getting the Udemy certificate to actually being licensed as a pilot? Unfortunately, I don't have anything set up yet with other schools, but maybe in the future I can do that. But for now, what you have to do is I would recommend obviously doing this course, because schools, like I said, I've worked in 3 schools and none of them have covered this stuff properly. And this stuff is the most important stuff to know about. So I would say do this course, but if you just want to skip the course, you don't actually want to learn, which is ridiculous if you're going into drones, but if you don't and you just want to get the license, then go ahead and contact a school, an ATO, and they will get you the license. If you are licensed already and you're from a school but you still have so many questions, which everyone does, this course is going to help you with that. And it's going to cover, I'm telling you now, it's going to cover the questions that you have. Because I had the same questions, and I've taught so many students, and so many of those students have come back to me with similar questions about this stuff. I've made this course with the intention of teaching people how and why they need to plan their flights. Cool, then we're going to move on to section 2, which is the course introduction. We're going to talk about that a little bit. I did section 1 as our drone basics first, because the drone basics is I didn't want to bore people with a course introduction. You know, like the first thing that comes up is my name is Josh and I am an RPL instructor. Nobody cares about that. People want to know what the course is about. So that's why I've done section 1 drone basics first. Section 2 is then your course introduction. As I said, it's going to be things like I have 6 questions here. The first one is, what will this course teach? The second is, who is this course for? 3, who am I and why am I qualified? 4, what is the purpose of this course? 5, where does this course apply? And 6, how is this course structured? And I'm going to stop it there for now. That is going to be the starting point of this. This is the first Udemy course I'm making, so I don't know how to fit in all the videos necessarily yet. I was getting in my head, so I just wanted to make a video at first and see how it goes. Now we're going to move on to the actual slides, where we're going to begin our section 1 drone basics. Oh, one more thing, there's a review section that comes up, and I think it comes up pretty early, which in my mind is a little bit ridiculous. Why would you review something that you can't even judge yet? But if you do get the review and you're finding this at least, if nothing else, entertaining, then please go ahead and review. A positive review is always the preference, but if you have something honest to say, then please review that as well. If you're going to say something honest, I would wait until later in the course, until you have a proper, judgment about everything. Obviously, I do want to improve my courses going forward, so if you do have something that really stands out to you that I could improve, then please let me know.